Aloha all, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. I'm Paper Mario Guy, and welcome to episode 40. So, yeah, we've hit that 40 episode mark, and it's going to surpass, the project is definitely going to surpass, Pokemon Stadium in length, which is personally my longest, project so far, and it's going to surpass Mario Party 2. But it will be a short victory, because I know that right as I pass them up and everything, or pass Caboose up with Mario Party 2 and everything, and I finish somewhere probably in the 50s, which is what I'm kind of expecting, maybe 60, that, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 is just, like, right on my tail, and then he's gonna surpass me. But you know what? I'm not necessarily one of those people who has to do long LPs. I mean, long LPs are kind of nice because they give you, like, when you're finished with them, you can definitely reflect back more and you can appreciate kind of what you've just done. But, I mean, short LPs are fine. I mean, one of my favorite LPers does nothing but short LPs. Like, I'm pretty sure the longest LP that he's ever done was 25 parts. And, you know, that's fine. I mean, his stuff is still entertaining. But I mean, this is post-commentary again, as you may or may not be able to realize. So I'm probably not going to be talking too much about it. The episode here is just another one of those battles where you start off with half health, and they're really, like I said, easy if you have something that regenerates your health. Because you're just not gonna lose if you have something like that. You just have too much. You just have too much of an advantage. So yeah. But alas, I'm on my channel right now, looking at some things, looking at our current LPs: Kingdom Hearts 2, Super Mario Strikers, and DBZ Budokai 3. Of course, we have our future LPs. Oh, whoa. Caboose does. I have one, which is in August, which is a replay. I don't know why I'm talking about the art channel. I should not. Talk about something more interesting. Here's something I could talk about. I recently found the group Team 4-Star, and I had seen them, and I'd seen that a lot of people were subscribed to them, and I never really explored to see what they did. And I knew that something called Dragon Ball Z Abridged existed, I just didn't know who did it. And then I found out the other day that Team 4-Star, who everybody subscribed to and everything, is the people who do that. So I was checking out their website and everything where they have all their episodes, and to be honest, they have some pretty funny stuff. I wouldn't necessarily say that I like it so far more than Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, which is by Little Karibo, who's actually in DBZ Abridged. It's all pretty good, but, I mean,
however,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I really do like the comedy style and everything. I mean, when I say it's all pretty good, I'm talking about the DBZ Abridged. I don't know. Maybe it's because I saw Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged first, and I don't know. But, I mean, it's pretty big stuff. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know where I was really going with that. All I was saying is I finally know who Team 4-Star is, and I love it. I love people. I'm kind of surfing the internet, just kind of doing what I want to do, and I just love seeing on, like, Slim Kirby's channel, or, like, Shadow Mario 41's, or Clement's, or Nintendo Capri Sun, or Chugga... Well, it's not so much on Chugga Conroy, which is surprising considering he has 90,000... or 95,000 subscribers and all, but, I mean, just people who are like, oh, subscribe me if you like Slim Kirby's videos, or subscribe me if you like Clement, or stuff like that, or they won't say subscribe, but they'll say something, and it would be kind of like hinting towards the fact that they're subscribing. But I mean, let me just count. Right now it's 1:13 in the morning, and as of right now, there is 1, 2, 3, three people out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3 out of 10 comments on Slim Kirby's channel right now is people asking them. And I bet if I went to Crystal Star, well, maybe not Crystal Star Studios, but if I went to Shadow Mario 41's or someone else's, they'd have the same type of people. And it's just like, I don't think people really realize how annoying that is. You know, I mean, when I first started out, I think I didn't even ask Slim, or no, it wasn't Slim. It was someone. It was someone, and I didn't even ask them if they would check out my videos or anything. I simply asked if it was all right if I posted the first episode of my Mega Man X LP as a response to the first episode of their Mega Man X LP. And I don't know who it was, because it wasn't Nintendo Capri's son, because he started that way later than than I did mine, and Slim Kirby's never done it, and either has anybody from Crystal Star Studios. So I'm kind of trying to think of who it was. I mean, I don't think it was Clement, but I mean, like, that was pretty much the extent of it. And I mean, people always want to get the quick thing, and I mean, that's fine. I mean, I know I'm impatient with a lot of things, and I know that other people are definitely going to be impatient too. But I mean, it's like, you know, people get really sick and tired of that after a while, and it gets more pesky and annoying than anything. But, you know, whatever. Someone else that I found, I don't even know what I found this user on YouTube, and he is pretty popular. He has about 145,000 subscribers and everything. So not maybe like a mega YouTube star, but he's pretty cool. He's called TheWillofDC, and I know I've talked about before in my LPs how I am one of those people who I'm just like addicted to stats. I don't know if anybody watching has ever met someone like that, like me, but I mean, there's just something about stats that intrigue me. I mean, like box office stats, YouTube subscriber stats for other people, CD sales, championships, and stuff like that. I mean, at one point, I pretty much had all the way back until like 1960 or it was like 1970. I had every single NFL like Super Bowl winner memorized. I didn't know their opponents, but I knew who had what, and like I knew who held the most and everything. And I don't know if it's like a bad addiction or what. I mean, I guess you would be the judge, but I mean, I don't know. There's just something about it. And this dude, the Will of DC, has this thing called YouTube Winners and Losers, and he's basically he takes all the people in the top 100 most subscribed people on YouTube, and he has them all in a rank just like YouTube does. Every Friday he updates it with any changes or anything. So, like, for example, I was actually just noticing it there. I do not like Shane Dawson, so I'm kind of angry about this, and I do kind of like Smosh. But I mean, for example, like by the time Friday rolls around, I'm pretty sure Shane Dawson will have taken over Smosh to be third most subscribed, because Smosh has 1,411,427 subscribers, and Shane Dawson has 1,411,000. So he's like 500 subscribers behind him, and I just think that Shane Dawson is rising faster than him. So like what the Will of DC will do is he'll be like, oh, and in the top 10 news, Shane Dawson TV has just taken number 3 over Smosh, and Smosh has moved down to number 4, and then he'll talk about anybody else. And then the winners and losers is the people who have either reached a big milestone, joined like the 300,000 club, or 400, or 500, or etc., etc. And he'll go on about all sorts of different things that happen with the top 100. And I don't know. just for me loving stats as much as I do, it's just a cool thing to watch, and I really enjoy it, and it's pretty cool. So if you're like me with the stats and everything, I suggest checking TheWillofDC out. He's also a fan of Let's Players, so keep that in mind too, because I know he had a video not too long ago talking about YouTube news in general, and he gave a shout out to Nintendo Capri-san, who's my favorite LPer and everything, and Sugar Conroy, who I'm also subscribed to. And I thought that was pretty cool, considering, I mean, I don't really, unless I'm living under a rock or something, I don't see too many of these big YouTube stars, or anybody actually above, like, 150,000 subs or so, or even 100,000, giving too many Let's Players shout-outs. So, I mean, that's pretty cool, and, I mean, it's going to be I think it's going to be a pretty big deal when Chugga Conroy hits 100,000, because he'll be, like, one of the first Let's Players to do that. But, anywho, that was the whole episode. I didn't really talk about, what I did at all, but, I mean, you saw for yourself. Until next time, I'm Paper Mario Guy, and I'll talk to you all later. See you then.